Hi, friends. I know that you have probably already seen and experienced the worship service online, and knowing that what message was going to come, and Rick preached an amazing message on hope only because of the resurrection. And he had a great line at the end of it that it's ironic that everything we are looking for can be found in an empty grave. And man, did that get my brain thinking and churning and just trying to make all kinds of connections. I want to share something with you that I haven't shared with very many people. And I do this for one reason, not because of how amazing this story is, although it was amazing to me, or how dramatic it was, although it was dramatic to me. But I share this because I want to get you to start thinking, and I want you to start connecting some dots too, and trying to figure out how things and this whole thing can feel real to you. I know right now for me, this week has been a little bit of a struggle because I desperately miss the personal connection that I only get to experience through Christ Church and with my friends and family at SRCC. But man, that message really got me motivated and got me thinking. When I was young, I was on my way to the church that we were attending because we were getting ready to leave for a conference. And there was a guy that just, man, I'd been thinking about, praying about, and really trying to figure out how I can share this gospel with him. And I knew in my heart that I needed to invite him to this conference. But it was the day of the conference. I was driving from one part of Topeka up to the other part where the church was so that I could get on in the van, and we were going to drive, and we were going to stay a couple nights at this convention or this conference or camp or whatever it was going to be. And I did not invite this guy, and I knew I should have. But on my way up there, I was on Highway 75, and all of a sudden, my entire vision was just flooded with these images of this guy, and there were some other things going on in this kind of vision like thing, and it was just washed away with a ton of water. And it was so overwhelming that I had to pull off to the side of the road. So here I was, very young, pulled off on the side of Highway 75, heading up to North Topeka, and I couldn't see anything in front of me except for this kind of wave of stuff happening about this individual. And so I determined that as I was trying to sort through all of this and trying to kind of work through some emotions I was feeling and some thoughts I was thinking, that I needed to give this guy a call. So I drove up to the churches before I had a cell phone, told everybody that was waiting on me to go, hey guys, I gotta talk to this guy real quick. So I called from the church, was talking to him, said, hey, I was supposed to invite you to this conference. I kind of feel like it's too late to be able to do that. And while I'm talking, we're waiting on someone else. And one of the pastors of the church comes running in and says, hey, we have an open spot because someone's not coming. So I told this guy real fast, I said, hey, we're getting ready to go. Do you want to go? He came with us, heard the gospel, and after we got back, we got to baptize him. And to my knowledge, he's been walking in faith ever since. And boy, that was a long time ago. I share that because I remember those moments and that experience feeling so real and just kind of being one of those things that I grabbed onto, that I anchored in, going, man, God is so real at this moment. And I wonder, as we were hearing this morning about the gals running to the grave, seeing the stone being rolled away, running to where the disciples were, and telling them, guys, the tomb is empty. And you kind of put that up against what they were experiencing the day before on a dark Saturday, where maybe it did seem hopeless, and they just needed to experience the realness that they had on the Thursday before that. So my question to you is, with Easter and the message of resurrection, I know we talk about this all the time, and if I say the words, he has risen, you would probably respond with, he has risen indeed. And boy, what a proclamation that is. But when was the last time that felt real to you? And so what I'm asking you to do is respond to this in an email to me, or in a text message or a phone call or something. And I'd love to hear your stories about, man, when was the time, like, I know you know the resurrection is real, but when was a time that you felt that it was real? But boy, I can't help, I can't deny what's going on here, that I am overwhelmed with the authentic gospel that, man, God is speaking to me right now. When's the last time that moment or that experience has been for you? I would love to hear that because, boy, could we use some good news right now. Guys, thanks for listening, and I desperately look forward to being able to see you guys face to face, maybe even a handshake or an air high five, or just know that I would love to hug you right now and just say I'm so blessed to be your brother in Christ. Thanks for the time on this video that was a little bit longer, but it is Easter, and He has risen, and He has risen indeed. We'll see you soon, I hope.